Welcome to the UI UX course by Code Sprint.
In this video, we will be learning about JamBot in detail. But before we proceed to use JamBot, let's understand what it is. JamBot is a widget for FigJam that uses the power of OpenAI's ChatGPT to help you brainstorm, summarize, and play in your FigJam boards. It is still in beta, but it has a number of features that can be helpful for designers and other creative professionals as well. You can use Jamboard for brainstorming, wherein you can generate new ideas by asking some questions to Jamboard. You can also summarize information. This is because Jamboard has the ability to summarize any text, code, or any other type of data into a very simpler format. Let's explore the few things that we can use this powerful tool for. But before that, to access this Jamboard widget, you can either click on the widgets option over here and you can directly find the Jambot, or you can click on the more option in the toolbar and then just type in Jambot. Once you do that, you will be able to find it here under the widgets. Let's start by understanding the ideate option here. Just click on ideate and then let's say I want to understand about AI based music apps. So I'm trying to brainstorm few ideas on how to create AI based music apps. So let me just click on ideate over here. Okay, so it's giving me some ideas on how I can make how I can use AI in music apps. So it says personalized music recommendation, AI powered vocal training app to improve singing abilities. So there are some other ideas as well. Now that I have some idea about these apps, let me try asking it a quick question. So I can say, give me some AI based music app names. Or, okay, I think suggest me some would sound better. Suggest me some AI based music app names. I can just directly ask a question. You can ask anything over here and you will get your desired result. All you need to do is you would have to be very specific about the kind of question that you are asking or what exactly you want to ideate for use the ideate option for. So based on the concept of personalized music recommendations, here are some suggestions that I've got. So this is all about ideate. Now let's try exploring something else. So I'll again call in another Jambot. And this time, let's start by exploring this option called as Teach Me About This. So you have a lot of topics in UX, or for that matter, you will have a lot of things to learn about a lot of things. So you can just click on Teach Me About This. Okay. And let's say I want to understand about user interviews. And I'll just say, Teach me. Okay, it's running, it's loading. Okay, so I have a brief summary about user interviews, but let's say I want to learn about this in detail. So to do that, you can use this other tool called as Rabbit Hole. So Rabbit Hole is basically means getting deep into something. So you will just have a lot more to understand in detail. So let's start by exploring Rabbit Hole. So the moment I click on this, I have a number of subtopics related to user interviews. I have types of user interviews, structured interviews, semi-structured, unstructured. These are actually very deeper topics. So let's start by trying to understand writing interview questions. Okay. So it gives me some basic information about writing interview questions. Now let's try digging more deeper. So I'll again use the rabbit hole option. Let's see what it does. Okay, so I have three options here: specificity of interview questions, open endedness, tailoring interview questions to research goals. So we are going much deeper. So we can use a rabbit hole to just go deeper and deeper and deeper into any topic of our interest. Now that I have some information about open endedness of interview questions, Let's say I want to summarize this. So I can use the summarize option here, and I can either summarize it as bullet points or as a TLDR. I would prefer bullet points. Let's see how it generates. So I have all this information in some bullet points, which makes it easier for me to read and understand as well. Now that we've seen how to use teach me about this rabbit hole, summarize, and give me options, let's try exploring something else. So let me call the JamBot widget again. Okay. Now let's try this code this up option. Okay. Let's say I want to get a code for a navigation bar. So I can type in the language that I want the code in. So I want it to be in HTML and CSS. So let me just click on code it. Okay, so I literally have the entire HTML and CSS code for this navigation bar. So you can just play with anything that you want. You can type in, if you want to code in Python for prime numbers, any other stuff, you can just type in here. It works exactly like ChatGPT. And you can also, let's see what it does when we ask, teach me about this. Okay, so it's actually explaining me the entire code in written words, which is great for beginners since it's very important for us to understand how the code works. So you can use this for a lot of different options. So JamBot is a very powerful tool that can be used for a variety of purposes. So if you're looking for a way to get your creative juices flowing, JamBot is a great place to start. But one thing to keep in mind is to be very specific in our questions. The more specific we are, the better Jambot will be able to understand what we are looking for. And since Jambot is still under development, so it may not be able to answer your questions perfectly. But with a little patience, you should be able to get the results you are looking for. So all you have to do is get creative and try using Jambot for different purposes, and you will be able to use this tool in a better way and to your advantage as well. So this is about Jambot.
Thanks for watching the video. We will catch up in the next video with some interesting topics. Thank you.